So let's do the inverse of trigonometry. But before that, let's solve 1 or 2 questions and see. Now, if sine, we are doing it together. If sine x is equal to 1 all over k, find tan x and cos x. Find tan x and cos x. If sine x is equal to 1 all over k, find tan x. Tan x and cos x. Okay, so that's what we have. So solution, we are going to use our normal solution. So I know sine x is 1 all over k. So we are going to draw a right angle triangle. So maybe you have something like this. So sine x is what? 1 all over k. So we assume that so opposite is 1, then hypotenuse is k. So then we have to find for this one. We have to find for this adjacent. So yeah, this one will be adjacent squared is equal to adjacent, which is denoted by a, is equal to k squared minus 1. That's what we are going to get for the adjacent. I hope you agree with me mathematically. So adjacent is squared. Adjacent will be equal to root k squared minus 1 squared, which is still 1. So that's what we are going to get. So here our adjacent will now become root k squared minus 1. That's what we are going to get. So now the question says we should find for tan x. So our tan is 2. So opposite all over adjacent. So our opposite here is 1. So tan x will give us 1 all over root 9 squared minus 1. That's what we are going to get. Then the other one, what do you call it? Cos x will give us k. So adjacent all over hypotenuse. So our adjacent is so cos x will give us adjacent all over hypotenuse. So this one will be adjacent, which is k squared minus 1 all over root k. No, sorry, all over k. Do you get it? Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let me clean the board and let's do the trig inverse. Now there are some instances you'll be asked to find, but you know here we are now in our previous discussions or even the discussions we are doing now. Normally we are talking about find cos x, find this thing, but we are not talking about find x. Or we are talking about find tan theta, cos theta, sin theta, cosec theta, and so on and so forth. But we are not talking about find either cos x. We are not talking about find either theta. What we are always talking about cos theta. So now we want to find theta itself. That is why we use the trig inverse of trigonometry. So that's why we use the trig inverse. And that one is even on your calculator. It's what do you call it? It's an identity on your calculator. So inverse of trig. Inverse of trig. So for instance, so when you are given maybe tan theta or tan x is equal to maybe 0, 0.5437. And the question says that if tan x is equal to 0.5437, and the question says that find x. That's why we use the tan inverse. So here I'm going to use tan inverse. Now when we say inverse, it just simply means that 1 all over tan, right? When we talk of inverse, or 1 all over a certain number. That's when we're talking about inverse. So here, mathematically, this is how it's going to be. We are looking for x. So when we are looking for x, this is what we are going to do. So we are going to divide the tan x by tan. So we are going to get tan x divided by tan, which will give you which will give me 0.5437 all over tan. I hope you get it to this point. That's mathematically. Now, after here, tan and tan will cancel. So we are going to get x is equal to, then here this is 1 all over tan times 0.5437. I hope you also agree with me in that point. So you are going to get 1 all over tan. 1 all over tan. 1 all over tan times 0 into brackets 0.5437. So that's what I'm going to get. So we are going to get x is equal to, then 1 all over tan is, can be written as tan raised to the power -1, right? Tan raised to the power -1. Tan raised to the power -1. Oh. -1. That's tan inverse into bracket 0.5437. And when it happens, S will, so here we are going to use our calculator. So our calculator, go and check tan inverse. There's this thing there, tan inverse. Check tan inverse of this. We want to find the angle. So check the tan inverse of this. Use your calculator.
6.5.
So the answer is 28.53, right? So that means the angle is 28.53 degrees. Do you get it? So the same, we do the same for sine, you do the same for anything. So when you are finding the inverse, that's what we use. Especially when you're finding, the angle, we use the inverse. When you are given a set, so when they say sine theta or sine x is equal to maybe 555 or 2.5 or something, find theta. Then now we are going to use the inverse of it to find theta to get the angle. Indirectly, I just trying to say it's just reversing of it. I just trying to say that which angle did we type or which angle did we use that gave us this one? Are you getting it? Which angle gave us this? So to be able to find the angle that gave us this, then we are going to use the sine inverse of this. So yeah, inversing the sine inverse of this to get this. Now when you finish, if you like, you can also do tan of this, tan of the angle you found, 28, and it will give you this answer. So tan 28 or tan of this angle will give you this. So now assume you don't know this, but we say tan of this is giving us this. So you have to find this, you have to inverse this to get it. That's basically what it means. So that's all about the inverse. We would have to talk about what do you call it? Let me see if I can get some questions. That will be also. So we have a lot of elective mass here. So 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 if sine theta, do this for me. If sine theta, I have to get an elective master so that I can be able to know a lot of things from here where we're going to. Do this for me. If sine theta is equal to 0.625, if sine theta is going to 0.625, if sine theta is equal to 0.625, and cos theta is equal to 0.500, and cos theta is equal to 0.500, and cos theta is equal to 0.500. Are you there? Sine theta is equal to 0.625, and cos theta is equal to 0.6500. 0.500. Determine without using trigonometric tables or calculators the values of sec theta, the values of cosec theta, sec theta, tan theta, and cot theta. If sine theta is equal to 0.625 and cos theta is equal to 0.500, determine without using trigonometric tables or calculators the values of cosec theta, sec theta, tan theta, and cot theta. So let's do this one. Let's do this one. We have class in this thing 11:30, so I'll give you 1 hour to go and rest. Or go and charge your phones and the rest so that you can use it. So we are given sine theta to be 0.625. So we are given, let's say, sine x to be equal to 0.625, and we're given cos x to be equal to 0.500. The question says we should find for cosec theta. The cosec x. What's a cosec? The other day we said cosec. What is cosec? Cosec is simply 1 over sine, right? So here will be cosec x is equal to 1 over sine. That's what we studied the other time, sine x. Or cosec x should be equal to 1 over. But here we know that sine x we are given 0.625. So cosec x will be 0.625. That is it. That was all they wanted us to do. 0.625. So that'll be 1 divided by 0.625. You can use your, let's see. Then sec, the question we should find for sec x. But we know sec is equal to, sec is 1 over cos. So this one will be 1 over 0.500. I'll do more elective. This is more elective. Now, tan is, we know tan x is equal to cos x. It's a cos all over sine. So tan is cos all over sine. So the cos, we had cos to be, we are giving cos to be 0.5. So here will be 0.5 all over 0.625. 0.625. So that is it. So that one will be our tan. Then we said we should find for, so the answer we get, they said we should find for cot x. But cot x is equal to 1 all over tan x. And so the answer we get, 1 all over the answer we get here. Are we good to go? Or in other words, cot can also be sine x all over cos x. Cot can also be sine x all over cot x. So you can also get 0.625 all over 0.500. So that is it. We are done. Go and charge your phones and rest. Let me also rest. So I'll put it on YouTube right now. so that anytime you can also. Otherwise, Ruben will not let me rest. I'll put it there. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.